Hi everybody, my name is Dane Hatcher here with Service Thread. In this video today I want to go over why, with my experience in sewing machines, I believe that winding your own narrower, being like a style M, G, A, etc. bobbin makes more sense than buying pre-wound, and winding your own style 41 bobbins does not make as much sense, so therefore pre-wound bobbins may make more sense for you. I want to start with the narrow bobbin. When I say narrow, I'm talking about from flange to flange, not the outer diameter of the bobbin, but the length of the bobbin from flange to flange. When you're winding the bobbin, thread has to build from flange to flange evenly. But on these narrow bobbins here, they don't have as much room to travel as one of these wider bobbins. Therefore, there's less room for error. Even if it builds unevenly by the outside diameter, by the time you get to the outer diameter, the package tends to have as much thread as you can put on it, even if the winder's not set up correctly. But on a wider bobbin, they can start building unevenly, so the thread will wind from one side to the other, and it can start going back on itself instead of the full distance from flange to flange. And it'll keep doing this. Then by the end of the package, you have more of like a cone shape on one end, and then one side will not have as much thread on it as it could. So therefore, you are missing out on quite a bit of sewing and thread versus a pre-wound bobbin, which will have square package and fully built. It'll fit as much thread as you can put inside the bobbin case. Now, when you're winding your bobbins on a machine, typically machines will have them either on the table or mounted directly to the machine. And the operator can be winding bobbins as they're sewing, and the winder has a mechanism to stop the wind whenever it gets to full outer diameter. It'll just pop open, therefore they can keep sewing. And when they're done with that bobbin in the machine, they just grab the fresh wound bobbin off of the winder and replace it with another metal flange bobbin to wind again. Now, one of the negatives to winding a bobbin in-house is a thing called backlash. Backlash is when you're sewing fast and you stop suddenly. The bobbin can spin inside the case beyond what it normally would during a stitch. This throws thread around the bobbin case and can cause issues. Now, on our pre-wound style 41 bobbins, we have a tack that we put on the bobbin. This helps with backlash and consistent tension. With the bobbins you wind in-house, the smaller, narrower bobbins, there's a spring you can put inside the case to help backlash. One of the negatives to pre-wound bobbin, of course, will be the expense. It costs more than winding your bobbins in-house, but I feel that the wider, larger style 41 bobbin makes more sense to buy because you don't have as much operator know-how or setup time, or the operator doesn't have to pay attention to the bobbin winding versus the narrow bobbin. They just grab a bobbin out of a box and put it in the machine. They don't have to worry about inconsistent tension or tack or anything with the style 41 bobbin. And then the narrow bobbins, of course, there are things in place that you can adjust those with and get a very, very good stitch. Again, my name is Dane Hatcher with Service Thread, and I hope this video helps you out. Thank you.